Alright guys, hi, welcome back to my channel. So my other video was kind of really upbeat. I was super nervous, but I'm a lot more calmer now. So I kind of want to do a favorites video. I know it's kind of soon, but these are the things that I'm absolutely obsessed with, so I kind of want to give you a little input on the makeup that I'm using. We'll start off with the face, so foundation and primers. Alright, so these are the main things I use. First thing is obviously you're going to wash and cleanse your face, and you're going to moisturize, put your serums on and all that, maybe even do a mask in the morning. So anyways, so what I first use is I actually use this primer. It's absolutely amazing. What it's called is, the brand is from Cover FX. It's just a mattifying primer. I actually tend to have oily to kind of dry skin, so it's a combination of things. But I'm obsessed with this primer. I tend to have breakouts once in a while, just randomly. Who knows why. This is really nice for acne-prone skin. What it does is, a lot of the Cover FX, actually that brand, carries a lot of salicylic acid, which just means it helps with acne-prone skin. So this is probably one of my favorite brands. It helps especially if you're on the oily side. So if you have, oily prone skin, this is an awesome primer for anyone to use. I have the little minier size, and I think these run $14 at Sephora. But like I said, this is one of my favorite primers. So after cleansing my face and all that, I will use this primer first, put all over your face. So like I said, I really like this. And actually, I know it's not supposed to help with redness, but I feel like it does help reduce redness as well. But that's not really what it's supposed to be, but that's just what my opinion is on it. So it's the Cover FX Mattifying Primer. My second one after that is I'll put on my foundation. And of course I cannot be more important, I can't agree more than to use a beauty blender. Beauty blenders are absolutely amazing when you're using foundation. I use them for highlighting. I'll use a beauty blender dry. You don't want to use it wet, obviously, because then it's going to look cakey on your face, unless you like that look. So beauty blender. I'll put this dots all over my face. I'll do a tutorial later on until I get my vanity mirror. But anyway, so I'll put this all over my face. What I'm using right now for my foundation, a couple of people have asked what I'm using. I actually use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD 4K. This foundation is absolutely to die for. It is wonderful. About this foundation that I do know about, it is a full coverage. It is buildable, so if you want it more of it's like a medium to full coverage, so if you want to build it, you can. If you just want that nice, natural kind of sheen, kind of dewy look, it will give you that. Me personally, I like the mattifying kind of look, so I don't like having much shine on my face unless I'm doing highlighting. So if you are 2Y06, any of you girls out there, or guys, 125 is going to be your color in Makeup Forever. Another quick fact about this is actually when you do have a 4K camera, or even, how when you watch on TV and stuff, how no matter how close you get to that TV, or how the image is so clear constantly, it's just perfect. Well, this foundation actually is going to give you that flawless finish, no matter what kind of camera, especially a 4K camera. It's still going to give you that perfect definition on your face. This is the foundation I use, absolutely wonderful. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD 4K. It's the new formula. So it's not the old one that, if anyone's ever used the older one, this is actually 10 times better, I think, personally. So that's the foundation I use along with the beauty blender. And honestly, if you do ever get a beauty blender, you save a ton of money. It helps give you a flawless finish on your face, and it's perfect. And like I said, it saves you a ton of money. And you know how sometimes brushes tend to give you that streaky effect? At least I've had that issue a lot. The beauty blender will solve all your issues with that. Alright, next. So afterwards, I usually do my eyeshadow. So I have a couple palettes I want to show you that are my all-time favorites I usually use almost every day-to-day basis. I use of course, my favorite palette. This is from Too Faced. It's the Boy Dare palette. I'm not sure if you can kind of tell, but it has a lot of grays and purples and some pinky undertones. I really like, if anyone knows me, like I said, I'm a huge eyeshadow junkie. I just love eyeshadow. But basically, with this palette, it can give you a really sultry kind of look, or you can soften it up and give it an everyday look. But I really like using this purple in my crease all the time. I'm really into purples lately. Well, actually, a lot lately. But I like the blacks. I like to do it around my V of the eye. That's what we call it. So I like to do the black. I'll kind of do these on the lids to make it kind of like a smoky. So you'll put it on and then you'll put the black kind of around your crease and stuff and by your V. And maybe if you want to get a little more smoky kind of look, you can do it up in the corner up here. Like I said, I'll do another makeup tutorial. This is my all-time favorite palette. I use it, as you can tell, I actually bought another one because I feel like I'm going to be hanging tin soon, especially with this color. So that's one of the palettes. It's the Boy Dare Eyes by Too Faced. Really should take a look if you really like that kind of smoky, sexy kind of look. Definitely a go-to for me. I really like doing dramatic looks. I mean, I try to do the natural everyday look, but it's not who I am. It's not my personality. I really like being bold. I like being unique. I like being myself. So that's why I'm making this YouTube channel, so you guys can kind of get to know me a little bit more. So here's what this is. I just recently got this palette. Absolutely love it. This is the Anastasia Shadow Contour. It's a brand new palette she just came out with. So these colors are absolutely gorgeous. Like, I mean, I don't even know how to describe them. A few days ago I did a look and I used this gorgeous blue. There we are. The gorgeous blue. This one's called Azure, and it is so pigmented. Like, these eyeshadows are just absolutely gorgeous. Like, I can't rave enough about this product. I really love Anastasia's products. Everything she does, it's always just perfect. It's like the best invention. She's amazing at what she does, and she knows what she does. Best makeup artist I've ever known. I definitely look up to her. She's a huge role model to me. Someday we will be just like her. We'll be the Russian ladies. Definitely, when I use my Instagram and stuff, I'll definitely tag this palette in there because, like I said, this one's also another everyday to go basis with me when I use this palette. So, the Anastasia Shadow Contour. Alright, now, my second, last but not least, I just recently purchased this bad boy. He's so beautiful. But anyways, about this palette. This is a Makeup Forever, and the thing is, it's not an actual palette itself. What this is a magnetic, it's like a Z palette. If any of you know what a Z palette is, it's like a magnetic, I'll explain. It's like a magnetic board. Do you see this? Oh. Yeah, it's magnet. It holds single eyeshadows. Obviously, I have quite a ways to go with my Makeup Forever. So, don't hate. I just recently got this in the mail. Not the eyeshadows, I've had these for a while. But I recently just got this bad boy in the mail today. I was so excited. My husband called me and said it came in. I'm like, ah! So, yes. All time, I love this palette. It's always sold out on Sephora, so I have to say I did buy it. I was a bad girl and I went on the Makeup Forever site instead of my Sephora site and I bought it on there. So I paid 20 bucks. That's with the shipping and handling. But I absolutely don't regret it at all. I love this palette already. I can already tell. Customize it however you want. And like I said, it's magnetic. So even if you don't even want the Makeup Forever, you can use Anastasia single palettes. You can use MAC. You can use anything you want. You can just customize it however you want. You can mix up the eyeshadows. It's awesome. It's a great go-to palette and I love it. And besides, I absolutely love Makeup Forever eyeshadow palettes. I like how bold they are. Like their saying says, be unique, be bold, be you. Live by that saying. So after the eyes, I usually do my eyes and then my foundation, but I wanted to show you my foundation first. Then I'll do my contouring, and later on I will do a makeup tutorial on how to do contouring. What I first start off with, after my foundation's all dry, after my eyeshadow's done, after I do my eyelashes, etc., etc., I use my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contouring Palette. Like I said, I use and abuse this bad boy. Obviously you can tell I already hit the 10 of this, so I'm going to have to buy another contouring palette soon. I really want to try cream, so if any of you have, please give me feedback on how that works for you. And I do want to get the sticks from Smashbox. I've been playing with those lately, and they're awesome. So eventually when I purchase those, I will do another tutorial on those stick contours. About this contouring palette, it matches with any skin tone. If you're fair toned, if you're more like me where you have like kind of medium beige kind of tone, or if you're deeper skin tone, all this works for everyone. I usually use this right about now, like in summertime, and I might use it in the winter, but I usually get really, really fair skinned. When it's more of winter time and I get more pale, I'll obviously go to the lighter shades. I tend to stay away from the darker ones just because I usually don't get really tan. If I was tanning, then I would use this, but I haven't tanned for a very long time. I'm starting to use this. I'll use this more as a bronzer. I'm kind of figuring out how to bronze along with the contouring. It kind of just cleans up your face when you're doing more of a precise line here. And then everything here is matte as well, so there's no shimmer to it. Which, if you guys don't really like shimmer, this is a perfect palette to go to. It's so nice, like hands down, one of my favorites. I like how they blend so nicely too, and they're very pigmented. So definitely, the nice thing about these is, like I said, they're very blendable. So it's awesome. And I usually use this when I'm contouring. I use this end. I'll use this brush right here, and then I'll use this for the highlighting. And what I do is I usually go underneath my eyes right here, and then I'll kind of swoop it up. And if I really want to get that real hardcore glow, I'll sweep it all the way up like a C up here. I'll do a little bit on my nose right here, a little bit by your cupid's bow, which is right here, and then a little bit on your chin. That's my contouring, and like I said, I will do a makeup tutorial soon. I need my mirror, otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. So, alright, now highlighting. The motherload of my favorite stuff. Not really, but I absolutely love highlighting. Like, I'm always constantly saying on my Instagram, highlight on fleek! But yes. Alright, so I just recently went to the States this weekend and had fun shopping, and I've been meaning to buy this palette for a very long time. When I first started working at Sephora, someone returned it for some odd reason. I do not know why. I never will understand why, because this is the most amazing palette ever. You have to get it. But it's from Hourglass. It's called the Ambient Lighting Palette. I believe it's like 58 bucks, so it is kind of up there. It is pricey, but I have a good feeling it's going to last for a while. So a little bit about this palette. The Hourglass, gives you more of like a subtle, if you're not really looking to be very flashy, you don't really, I mean, you still want that like nice, dewy kind of gorgeous, natural, glowy skin. This is going to be the perfect palette for you, hands down. It just adds a natural finish to your face. It doesn't add that hardcore shine, sheen, you know, it's just like, whoa, bam, like you can see it right there. This palette is gorgeous, but when I use this palette, I usually don't want to do it up here because for me personally, like I said, I really like having that shine. I like having my highlight really noticeable. So I'll use the Becca on my cheekbones, and then for this, for the Hourglass, I'll just sweep it very lightly because you just need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way, I promise you. Best brand in the universe. Hands down my favorite. Alright, so that's my highlight. A little bit about Becca. Now recently, Jaclyn Hill did come out with her first highlighting thing. I'm so proud of her because she's following her dreams, and that's what I want to do. I really look up to her, Patrick Starr, Manny, Anastasia, all of them. Like, they're amazing. Very huge role models for me. Definitely look up to them. This is the new Becca highlighter. It's by Jaclyn Hill. She created it. The nice thing about this palette, this highlight, is she had it like basically for any skin tone you have, any skin color you have. This is universal for everyone, so it works on every skin color you do have. I really like this. It is very nice and shiny. It gives you, it's like it's a neutral kind of color, but it has that pink undertone, like a golden peachy undertone kind of, and I love it. It's perfect, and like I said, it just gives you that really amazing, gorgeous, glowy look. So hashtag when you do have this highlight on flake, and definitely tag your girl Jaclyn Hill. She's amazing. Go follow her. Alrighty, so that pretty much sums up my favorites for now. Like I said, hopefully by the end of this weekend or next weekend, I will do another video. I might do one in a couple of days actually, but I want to show you my favorites for this month, and for what I use and stuff on my foundation and all that. And yeah, please subscribe. Please give me feedback on anything you guys want to know about, or if you have any questions. It'd be great to hear what you have to say. So thank you for listening, and have a great day, guys.